Let's be real. In today's world, it's loud. Every second, there's something trying to grab your attention. Your phone, the news, emails, pressures from work, pressures from life. It goes on and on. But here's the truth. The enemy doesn't need to ruin your life. He can just simply distract you from it. He knows how to keep our minds busy and how to keep our hearts distant from God. In Psalm 46:10, it says, "Be still and know that I am God." This isn't just a quiet time verse. This is a command to shut out all the chaos and remember who's on the throne. So, to be still doesn't mean to do nothing. It means to stop letting the noise be your leader. In a world that shouts, I promise you, God is still whispering to us. So if you're plugged into all the distractions and you always feel disconnected from the peace, this is a good one for you. In Matthew 11:28-30, it says, "Come to me, all ye that are burdened, and I will give you rest." Jesus didn't just say, grind harder and you're going to find peace. He said, come to me. If your mind's exhausted, your soul is heavy, you're worn thin from the pace of life, you're weak, you're not weak. You're human. But he offers something that this world can't. He can give us rest. He can bring us peace. Take my yoke upon you. My yoke is easy and my burden's light. What a great verse. Stop trying to carry everything that you weren't designed to carry. God doesn't need you to have it all figured out. He just needs you to hand it over to him. We're not called to fit in. You're called to stand out. Be bold. Walk down that narrow path. This realm will drown you out without comparison and the hustle and the bustle and the shame and all of the above. Transformation starts when you can quiet the world around you and trust in God and renewing your thinking. And this all starts with silencing the noise. So I have a challenge for you. Go into this weekend. Take a break from your phone. Step outside. Breathe. Pray. Whatever you want to do. Journal it. Take a feeling and ask God to speak into it. Pray about it. You were never created to run on noise. You were created to run on a purpose. And that purpose is only found when you silence the world around you and listen to the one who made you, listening to the word of God. So this weekend, don't just sit on your phone, watch TV, get outside, recalibrate, refocus, reconnect, pray, because God still speaks to us, but sometimes we got to be silent in all the noise to hear him. So God bless, disconnect. I hope you have a great day.
Thank you for joining us on this journey through faith in the great outdoors. We hope today's episode has inspired you to seek God's presence in the wilderness and deepen your connection with nature. If you enjoyed today's discussion, don't forget to like, follow, and subscribe to the Wild Faith Podcast on your favorite platforms, including Spotify, Apple Podcasts, YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. By subscribing, you'll never miss an episode, and you'll continue to be a part of the Wild Faith Podcast community. We'd also love to hear from our listeners, so please don't hesitate to reach out with your questions, comments, or topic suggestions. You can connect with us on social media or through our website. Your feedback is important to us and helps us improve and tailor our content to better serve you. And always remember, the great outdoors isn't just a playground for hunting and fishing. It's a sanctuary for finding solace and spiritual renewal. As you gear up for that next adventure, I pray you find God's presence in the crackling of a campfire, the thrill of reeling in your catch, or the quiet solitude found in nature. Until next time, thank you for listening to the Wild Faith Podcast. Take care, and God bless.